Questions 1 through 10 of the 1999 Grade 10 Cayley Math Contest. The value of 3 squared plus 7 squared minus 5 squared is 3 squared is 9, 7 squared is 49, and 5 squared is 25. So 9 plus 49 minus 25 is 33, and therefore the answer is C. If 8 is added to the square of 5, the result is divisible by. So 8 is added to the square of 5. So we have 8 plus 25, and that would be 33. Now this result is divisible by which of the following answer choices? Well, that would be 11, because 33 divided by 11 gives an integer value, which is 3. So the answer here is E. Today is Wednesday. What day of the week will it be 100 days from now? So we'll draw a little calendar for ourselves and fill this in. So today is Wednesday. So tomorrow, one day from now, will be Thursday. And similarly, if you keep going like that, you will eventually get back to Wednesday and Thursday. Now, you don't need to, of course, write all this out, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 100. You can quickly realize that if you go from 1 to 8, that was because it's 7 days later. So every 7th day after that, it becomes a Thursday, 22, 29, like that. And if you write this out really quickly, 43, 50, 57, you will eventually get sufficiently close to 100. 71, 78, 85, 92, and finally 99. So the 99th day is a Thursday, and therefore the 100th day is a Friday. So the answer here is D. The rectangle PQRS is divided into 6 equal squares and shaded as shown. What fraction of PQRS is shaded? So I'm assuming there's no tricks here. They're all equal. So if we draw a line from here to here, this divides the entire diagram into triangles. So we have to then just count the shaded triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and divide by the total number of triangles, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 5 over 12 is the fraction of PQRS that is shaded. So that would be E. If x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 3x and z is equal to 2y, then the value of y plus z is, okay? So x is equal to 4, y is equal to 3x. So y would be 3 times x, which is 4. So that means y is 12. And then we can substitute back into here to get z is 2 times y, which is 2 times 12, which is 24. And therefore y plus x, or y plus z rather, is 12 plus 24, which is 36. So the answer for 5 is E. In the diagram, the value of A is, all right, if you recall, if you go one revolution around like that, it's going to be equal to 360 degrees. So they've given us angles all throughout that revolution. So we just add them up and solve. 40 plus 110 plus 2a plus a, like that. So 360 is 150 plus 3a. And therefore this is 210 is equal to 3a, and a is therefore equal to 70. So that would be choice C. In the diagram, AB and AC have equal lengths. What is the value of K? Okay, so AB, the length is equal to AC. So AB we can figure out pretty quickly. We have 9 here and 1 here, so it's 9 minus 1. since it's on the x-axis. I'm assuming it's parallel to the x-axis. And it is, because the y-coordinates are the same. And then AC, we would look at the y-coordinates, k and 5. Now k is negative, right, because it's below the origin. So it would be 5 minus k. So this becomes 8 is equal to 5 minus k. And then put the k on the other side, 5 minus 8, and therefore k is equal to minus 3. So the answer here would be 7 is A. In the diagram, AD is less than BC. What is the perimeter of ABCD? All right, the first step is to drop a perpendicular from D down to the base there, and that will help us figure out this part right there. Now, if this is 4, this is 4. So you can either just know that that's a 3, 4, 5 triangle, or if you didn't know that, you can just call that x, and say x squared is 4 squared is equal to 5 squared using the Pythagorean theorem. And therefore this is 25 minus 16, and therefore x squared is equal to 9, x is 3. So x is equal to 3. And from here to here is 7, because it's the same as that. So therefore the perimeter is 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 7 plus 4, all the way around. And that totals 26. So 8, the answer would be B. 3 CDs are bought at an average cost of $15. If a fourth CD is purchased, the average cost becomes $16. What is the cost of the fourth CD? This exam is from 1999. Back in those days, people used to still buy CDs. And those of you that are much younger than me may perhaps have never bought a CD in your life. So this question, you may not even know what a CD is. But in any case, 3 of them are bought at an average cost of 15. So let's just call them A, B, and C. And the average cost is 15. So therefore A plus B plus C is equal to 45. And then we buy a fourth CD, we'll call that D, A plus B plus C plus D now, and that average cost is 16. They want you to find the cost of the fourth CD. So what is D equal to? Well, A plus B plus C, we figured out was 45, so substitute that in there. So we get 45 plus D over 4 is 16. And then you can just cross multiply the 4 and the 16. And that would give you 64. And therefore D is equal to 19. So the answer to number 9 is D. Number 10. An 8 centimeter cube has a 4 centimeter square hole cut through its center, as shown. What is the remaining volume? Okay, so the remaining volume would be equal to the total volume subtracted by the volume of the hole cut, or cut part, whatever you want to call it. Basically what they showed in the diagram, this part that's cut out. All right, so let's figure this out. So the total volume, it's a cube, right? So the volume of the cube is x to the power of 3, where x is the side. And this part here is not a cube, the cut part. It's more of a rectangular prism. So we'll just put length times width times height for that. And let's start plugging in our numbers. X in this case is 8, so it'll be 8 cubed. And the part that's cut out, that is right there. The length is 4, they've given you that. The width is also 4. And then the height is top and bottom the same as the height of the cube. So that's 8. So we have 8 to the power of 3, which is equal to 512. And then 4 times 4 times 8, 16 times 8 is 128. So therefore 512 minus 128 is 384. And that would be choice D right here.